Hi there, I'm John.
Not me.
And together we're the Unemployed Philosophers. We are continuing our beginning Sunless Sea, and we're about to disembark because we have someone who's bound for the Tomb Colonies.
Yes, a Tomb Colonist, and we
A
spent
Tomb Colonist,
25 minutes noodling around in London,
Mm-hmm.
Showing John the basics of London.
Yes. Okie doke. Well, gonna disembark. Oh, gonna unpause. Disembark. And here we go. Okay. Forward. I got this now. Took a sec. I thought that I could just hit up and it would be fine, but nope. Hey, what's this glowing thing on the water?
Those are just little lights.
Oh, that's nice.
So, you have your journal down here. November 30th. So if we make it a full year, make it back to November 30th, you will unlock this achievement I've been trying to unlock. But there's also there's 1 year at sea, 5 years at sea, and 10 years at sea.
Interesting.
Yeah, so these little glowy areas are the ports. You can visit there and do stuff.
That's nice.
But we're looking for Venderbight.
Yes.
And those down in the corner. So it's like discovered Lowe's Barney.
Mm-hmm.
Those fragments are what you need to make secrets where you get new skills. And you can.
Does this music mean anything?
No, it just means you moved into a new area.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh,
and I apparently have a story. What?
Beds.
What? Where? Do I do anything?
They will attack you. They haven't noticed you yet.
I think we're good.
Yeah, they're moderately annoying.
Curses.
So you're getting close. If you run into walls, you lose all, by the way.
I figured.
Nice, you just got a secret. So say you wanted to spend it, you could talk to him, and he would increase whatever skill he increases.
Can I do that while pausing?
You can just right click on it while you're sailing, or pause, yeah, whatever you want to speak to him.
The Z, Captain. Look at it out there. It's not our friend. Don't forget that. Increase your mirrors. Tell me a tale and I'll tell you another. The Z is full of stories. What does he want? What does he seek at Z? Proposition the slide navigator. I do talk nonsense about the Z, I know, but I like it, and I like you. He values sincerity. I'm sure your heart's is at least 20 points higher than your mirrors.
Our hearts are
not. This is mirrors.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you can find out where he wants to go by clicking what does he want.
The Z is enough. But now that you mention it, I have always had the desire to see Frostbound. The place where the Z rises to become a castle. The place where questions and riddles do battle for truth. I love that line. Questions and riddles do battle for truth. He sighs dreamily, but he is watching you carefully. Yes, Frosthound. Yeah.
He's the penguin now?
Yep. Alright, Frostbound can be found in the very north of the Z.
So you can improve your mirrors if you want, or wait till you have another officer and spend it on something different. At the beginning, they're not so hard to come by secrets, but when there's less stuff to explore, it's harder. Because you need to find new things to get secrets.
I think the game is easy enough at this point that I do not need to specialize. Boop. Where's beneath the earth?
So you just click the X. You have found Venderbight.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
Yeah. And you want to get in a little glowy circle and hit. You do not want to ram Venderbight.
I'm not going to do that.
That is how Animorphs.
Boom. Alrighty. Days of shrooms and roses. You've brought the decaying immigrant north. Now what? The new Tomb Colonist surveys Venderbight, shaking her head. It won't do, she says. It won't do at all. Go. A plan! I had no idea the place would be quite so unprepossessing. Perhaps we can liven it up a little yet. If only I knew a helpful Z captain. Bring 10 units of mushroom wine to Venderbight, and perhaps I'll have something for you. You've lost the Tomb Colonist. Bring wine to Venderbight.
Yeah, doesn't it feel like it should be Blight?
It should be Blight. Yeah. Okay. Provide what you've promised. Oh.
We don't have that. And you can explore the Tomb Colony if you want.
It's probably unlikely that I'll find wine on Venderbight if they're asking for it?
Yeah, I don't think so. But there are other stuff here. Like, I believe
Okay.
you can get a chef here at some point, but I don't think you can get him yet.
Well, let's see. Explore Venderbight. Here they favor candlelight over gaslight. The shadows are swagged like cobwebs. The tomb colonists stand still enough to be mistaken for sculpture, until they laugh or cough. One building in 3 seems abandoned. Visit the first curator. Z Captains! The first curator gives audience! The first curator is responsible for the preservation of the tomb colonies. It has been here much longer than London, like all the oldest tomb colonies, but even tomb colonists dissolve in the end. Its time is close. Or gather gossip.
The gossip is the port reports.
So I should do that.
Yeah, if you bring it back to the Admiralty.
Okay. Who's plotting what out in the tomb colonies? Along the coast of the Antarsy, it's remarkably hard to die. The decrepit and nearly dead who leave London become tomb colonists and settle here in bandaged peace. But they don't give up their ties to home, or their politics. You gather a haul of complex clues, enough to keep your contacts in London interested. We now have a port report for Venderbight.
Yeah. So basically, you always want to get port reports. And the farther away the island is, the more money you get for it.
Cool beans.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, you can. There was the curator guy if you want to talk to him.
Sure.
And you can also explore if you want, because that's just a random happening there.
Alright. The first curator's mats. No more light. The obsequious steward cautions you. The curator is terribly afraid of moths. He opens the door and you step into near darkness. A pair of luminous lamplighter bees buzz in a latticed ivory tube. There is no other source of light. A bandaged shape, no larger than a child, lies crumpled on a couch. It lifts its head with obvious effort. It takes several seconds for you to distinguish its voice from the soft buzz of the bees. Listen to a whispered request, or ask about the Grand Sanatorium, or accept the commission. Alright. Let's listen to a whispered request.
Yeah, you get a quest.
The Captain, Silkskin, not much left of me. I will go into the Grand Sanatorium. Bring me colors, 7 colors. Pay well. 7 colors? Cosmocon, Irico, Peregrine, Steward has list. Find them here and there, across the wide black sea. Alright. Ask about the Grand Sanatorium. One hears the name whispered here and there in the arcades of Venderbight. A long, low chuckling. Oh, Silkskin, you don't want to know. The chuckling becomes a cough. We don't die here below, not unless we go to Z. So we need something else. Somewhere to end. The Grand Sanatorium is where they end. Accept the commission. Thank you, this poor flesh thirsts for colors. Alrighty. Thank you. The poor flesh thirsts for colors. No more words. It collapses, rustling, back onto the couch. Even the effort of speaking seems to have diminished it a little. The audience is over. As the door opens, it shrinks from the finger of light that reaches across the floor. Outside, the obsequious steward nods. The book? Yes, the book. He hands you a slim, illustrated volume. The curator is old as dust. We will all be grateful if you do it this one last favor. We now have one of this. A page from the Neathbow. Pelagine?
Basically, they're giving you information on what to look for.
Apocyan. I think that's my favorite. Because it's like above blue.
Yeah.
Okay, you now have one of this. The Neathbow. You now have one of this. A page from the Neathbow. Gant. And Cosmogon.
So, I've never really looked for any of these things, but I've never found any in my time playing the game.
That's impressive.
I believe I'm going like 64 hours.
That's also impressive. Huh.
So, all that's left is explore. You accepted the thing, right?
I did, yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Yep. An unorthodox technology. A sweeter sense drawing you into a shop which sells candles, lilac, lavender, and honey. You fall into a discussion of their manufacture with the shopkeeper. Yes, she says, proudly displaying her missing arm. We render ourselves to good end. Oh, don't look like that. Our fats are of a finer quality than any other, and we grow tired of our bodies down here.
So, I'm just really interested in the line displaying your missing arm. You're displaying the absence of something.
Yeah, right? Well, isn't there a really cheeky thing you can say for, like, when your friend is absent from school, just like, oh, my friend's not absent, he's just present somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know? So her arm, decomposed as it may be, may still partially exist.
Yeah.
So presenting an absence is just pointing out it exists somewhere else. Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, we have 10 fragments. We have a that's all for now. You now have a 1 times Tale of Terror.
It's also
Ooh.
useful.
It's not going to increase my terror or anything?
You've already increased your terror.
You have gained 1 terror. New total 2. Wary.
So, terror is not bad until you get above 50.
Okay.
When if your terror gets too high for too long, sometimes you have weird nightmares, but they also tell stories,
Yay.
which are cool.
Okay.
And you can fight them off if your hearts are high enough.
Okay.
But sometimes it's like a giant freaking eye is watching you, and your captain's like, "I'm scared. I'm gonna jump into the ocean and die. Goodbye."
Okay.
So yeah, you have 8 fuel left, 3
Rations.
provisions. You're easily gonna make it back to London,
Yeah, I only used 2 on the way here. Okay.
unless you get chased by like bats or something, because then you can dawdle around for a while, fighting and running.
Yeah.
But there are different stores, by the way.
Yeah.
Like you can sell your recent news if you really want to. But I will recommend if you straight out from London, when you're sailing out, there's going to be a ship there, and you can trade them recent news for a Tale of the Sea, and you can sell Tale of the Sea when you get back to London.
Okay.
Because if you don't use your recent news somewhere else, you might as well just use it there.
Yes. Okay. Well, then I think I'm done here.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna disembark.
Yep.
And not ram it this time.
Hit M real quick.
No.
So
Hey.
does that give you a concept of how huge this map is?
I think it's doable. I mean, there's a lot of terror.
Oh.
You can go off the map, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I mean, like, it took 2 fuel to get that far.
Yeah, that's true. Can we hold more fuel?
When you buy better ships. And yes, you can hold more fuel currently, but fuel is just expensive.
Understood.
So yeah, and then it tells little stories in the corner.
Town of Chook.
There is a crab monster.
What do I do?
He's not that strong. If you want to fight him, it's up to you. But just like depends on what you wanna.
Right. I'm good for now.
Yeah. You want to have lots of provisions. Basically, the more provisions you have, the better you are.
Righto.
And then avoid my moth friend who seems to stalk me wherever I go. I mean, he tends to hang out around the south side of the map. There's bats.
There's a ship.
That's not a ship. That's a beacon.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. The bats are not strong. They are just frustrating, and they ram you up. They saw you.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay.
I mean, you can turn your light off if you want.
How to do that?
I mean, you can also dock at that place.
I think I'm good.
Yeah, but you would get a port report there.
Huh.
Oh, they heard you.
Fuck. Okay.
I don't know if they hang out in the background while you're there.
I hope not.
Hunter's Keep. Well, wait. Don't just click on stuff. Read.
Okay. Alright, Hunter's Keep. A hump of dark rocks swathed in mist, like 100 other Untersea islands. But here's a grand house, windows aglow, lawns impossibly green and lush in the false starlight. Raked gravel paths, I still hear bats. You stand on the dock, as the sea nudges the ship's sides, an unexpectedly warm breeze carries the faintest trace of lavender. Present yourself at the house. They will have heard your ship come in. Why hide? Walk in the gardens. Take a couple of burly sailors with you just in case, but the gardens are tranquil as moonlight. Reconnoiter? Is that how I speak?
Reconnoiter.
Reconnoiter, okay.
Basically, reconnaissance.
Okay, reconnoiter the area.
That will give you the port. No matter what, like nothing else.
Good. Plunging cliffs, soft green lawns, a well tucked away in a fold of grounds. Anything else? Spy on the ground. Wait, spy on the house. This place may not be as simple as it seems. I'm gonna reconnoiter the island.
Yes, that will.
Seize silence. I have a port report of Hunter's Keep.
And I mean, if you want to spy on it, you can. Or you can just present yourself.
I will present myself.
I mean, depending on where you are, like this, like nothing bad will just happen this close to London.
Mm-hmm.
But like sometimes you're just like, I'm gonna walk into this room and people are like, I'm gonna stab you.
Yay. Alright, a maid with smoldering topaz eyes. Yes, nice description. A maid with smoldering topaz eyes shows you into the parlor where 3 young women wait. A visitor, the youngest cries. The next youngest chuckles, the eldest sighs. Do excuse the indecorum, she says. Visitors are rare. You are very welcome. I am Cynthia. The noisy one is Phoebe. The cheerful one is Lucy. You are in good time for lunch. Will you join us? Blue lightnings crawl leisurely up the funnel. St. Erasmus dancing. The cry goes up. Huh. I'm not sure what to make of that.
Basically that's saying it's saying you spent like your free night from spending so much time at sea here.
Oh.
And you have to wait for it to come back, but they always give you full descriptions of stuff happening at sea.
Okay. You are acquainted with the Sisters of Hunter's Keep.
Yeah, so those bats are definitely just chilling.
Yep.
Wait.
Yep. Lunch with the 3 sisters, Cynthia, Lucy, or Phoebe. Phoebe is soft-voiced, watchful, and unpredictable. Lucy, the middle sister, is sunny, restless, prone to giggles. Cynthia is the eldest, melancholy, pensive, occasionally dramatic. Huh. So I think it's a debate between dramatic and unpredictable.
Your choice. I mean, I've done all these things before, so.
Oh wait, news. What's this? Oh, locked. Okay, I'm gonna do dramatic. Lunch with the 3 sisters. Cynthia grasps your arm and whispers to you. Her eyes are wide and blue. Her hair is wild and tangled. Bats might nest in it. Let's ask him. It seems to you that you are sitting on a hillside above a wide blue lake, listening to a story of a murder. An axe, a net, blood on scented water. Another chop? Cynthia asks. You've barely touched your food. Here, I'll have the maid wrap something up for you. You can't be hungry. It's not safe to be hungry. You've lost 36 hunger.
Which is real good.
Yeah. You are acquainted with the Sisters of Hunter's Keep. An occurrence. The gods of the Z. Salt's attention quality is now...
1.
Exclamation point.
Yes.
Exclamation point. Okay. Iron remains unchanged at 25. You've gained 1 Tale of Terror. New total 2. You've gained 1 Terror. New total 5. Wary. You've gained 1 Supplies. New total 4. Hooray! And that's all for now.
So basically, your terror was at 2. It was at 4 because you turned your lights off because bats. Because the bats will basically follow you forever if you leave your lights on. And now nothing will happen because you don't have like a free night.
Right.
You can lure them out with news, but there's no point.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Well, which one? Does it say which one is that? Alright, perhaps not. Well, let's see what happens. They're moving away.
Moving. Now flee. Before they come back. So yeah, your hull
boat.
That is a ship from London.
It disappeared.
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, you can attack them.
The ship disappeared.
Yeah, they do that. You can attack them, and basically, you can get away with it, or people will realize you're pirates. So there's London. There's a ship I was telling you about later. If you want to get rid of your news, whenever.
Yeah. No, I'll do it. I can do Bad Steveners.
And you discovered Rowena's rocks. Yeah, don't ram them. You want to get into the circle.
Oh, that's
So yeah, that was like, I mean, like, it's not that important now, but later on, like, that fuel, that 5 seconds of fuel will be so important.
light ship. Speak to the crew.
They long for news of home.
Tea beneath the lights. Tea light. In the bleaching glare of the lens, among the smells of oil and metal, you sip tea and chat. The Z's terror recedes. Oh, that's nice. You have 1 Z story. You have lost 5 terror, so now I'm at 0. I'm serene. And you've lost 1 recent news. Okay. Boop.
Yep.
Twice the usual price.
Yeah, so don't buy that. I mean, like, one of those will get you back to London.
Mm-hmm.
But they charge money.
Whenever I hear the name Rowena, I can't help but think of that witch character from Supernatural.
Crowley's mom.
Crowley's mom. Spoilers. I listened to this podcast called How to Do Everything. It's produced by NPR. And they had an interview with the writer of Breaking Bad, Gillian? Vance Gillian? Okay. Well, number 1, Breaking Bad is awesome. But, if his name is Vince Gillian indeed, then he believes that spoilers should only be avoided for a maximum of 2 weeks. That is a limit that you can say, oh no, don't tell me, it's a spoiler.
Yeah.
But after that, you have no excuse. If you actually are invested in a series. Alright, returning to London, collect messages from the Harbour Master. Sure. What is this? All the clatter and song of the dockside, it soothes the soul. Are there messages for you? What's this? Let's see. You have 1 of this. Another day, a free evening. Okay, so I can spend the night.
Yeah, you can do stuff in London. Like, you can carouse and stuff. You can gamble, whatever.
Nice. A rose market bustles on Roser's Wharf. Who will be there today? That's all for now.
Like
Something's changing. So also saying. Okay.
Like, random stuff happens in Rolls Wharf. Sometimes you come into London and you have exactly what they want, and you get a ton of money, and sometimes you just never have what they need. When someone wants to sign on, it's more a specific person. Like, you can hire a new officer.
Okay.
So, the little gift guy is the guy I was telling you about. I've never finished this freaking mission.
A very fine evening. A very fine evening to you, Captain. What you might call. What you might call mentor is very fond of adventurous Z captains, and he would like to offer you what you might call dispensation, on account of he is so fond of Z captains. Behind the Blind Bruiser on the dock stands a dray piled high with fuel and supplies. Accept the dispensation. Do make sure you have 15 points of space in the hold or come back later. I know I do. Or come back later. It would be embarrassing to have to leave it on the dock. Inquire further. Who is this patron? Is there a catch? Well, naturally there is. Okay, who is his patron and is there a catch? An airy wave. He runs a very fine and very liberal establishment just across the river, what is much patronized by sailors and by men of wit and vinegar, and public house, and there is no obligation to speak of. My patron would hope only that you might remember him kindly, and I suppose that if the opportunity should arise for you to return his kindness, then I do not imagine he would refuse your offer.
So yeah, I have found that mountain multiple times, but never quick enough to complete the quest.
Yeah.
So you can choose if you want to do it or not.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Alright, a courteous nod. Well, my patron hopes that you find these little gifts to your liking, and he expects that perhaps one day you might choose to call on him at the Medusa's head. Should that day come, we will make you very welcome and give you any safe conduct what you might require. Good evening to you. He salutes and he's gone. You accepted the proposal. You now have 1 times menaces, suspicion, 10 times fuel, and 5 times supplies. Damn.
So yeah, if you come back, sometimes the Navy will search your ship to make sure you don't have contraband, and like love stories are contraband.
Right.
So if you lose the souls, bad things happen. Just saying.
Yes.
You want to find Mount Palmstrid as quickly as possible.
What?
Palmstrid.
Okay, Palmstrid. Okay, continue. London. My lodgings. Read the morning papers. Yep. The Khanate is threatening war. They always are. London's colonies on the Carnelian coast want independence. They always do. The Untersee, the paper's report, has undergone another alteration. Not yet, it hasn't. You'd know. Oh-ho! A promotional coupon from Mrs. Punty's Provisioners for a half cask of salt herring. You could use that. Alright. You've gained 1 time supply.
So, I like the joke where it says the Undersea has undergone a change because you know. Because the Undersea changes when you die.
Ouch. Meta. Okay. Well, back to the rest of the city, I guess.
Don't forget to turn in your pert reports.
Alright. Admiralty.
So on the side note, Courtney commented on my Facebook status. She wants to go to Goo Goo Dolls.
Yay!
We have a friend. And also the Goo Goo Dolls are coming to Buffalo. And if you haven't heard of them, you should go listen to them.
Alrighty. I trust the sisters are keeping well. They are citizens of her enduring majesty, notionally. Alright. Your visit has been confirmed. You've gained 1 fuel, 1 favors. You no longer have any port of Hunter's Keep, and 5 echo. 5?
Well, yeah, that was a really easy one.
Okay. Venderbight. What have the nearly dead been up to then? Submitted. You gain fuel and 1 favor and 10 echo. Okay.
So yeah. So you can visit the university if you want. That's new. You can see what the Rose Market people want.
I'm gonna go to the Rose Market. It bustles on Rose's Wharf. Perhaps you can find a buyer for some of the curiosities you found at Z. Do I have curiosities? Nope. The Rose Market caters to collectors and eccentrics, anyone with exotic tastes and gumption to harass Z captains. According to the archaic rules of the market, you can only make 1 trade per visit. Choose wisely. Alright, well I can't do anything.
Yeah, well you can see what they want. Because it kind of floats around for a while and then disappears. So they want an unread log.
Another day, the Rose Market. Okay.
And they want Scintillac. I know exactly where you get Scintillac, but kind of far away. And don't go there yet.
Okay.
Go to London.
Sure.
And spend your... You want to go to university, and you also want to spend your free evening.
Okay. The Alarming Scholar. Mercury. Okay, she's the greatest city on the Untersee. Oh, the university has an inexhaustible appetite for secrets, Z specimens, and other tidbits of esoteric lore. Provide a secret to prove yourself worthy of entry. Oh yeah. Oh yes. The university's maritime liaison whispers breathily. Oh yes, this is quite a tasty one. Let me explain it to you. He explains, teeth glinting. You've gained 1 pages. New total 51. A twist in your tail. You are now favors antiquarian. Oh, antiquarian. Okay. You've lost 1 secret. New total 0. Cool beans. Also, the Alarming Scholar. The Alarming Scholar is mercurial, to say the least. Oh, there we go. The Alarming Scholar is mercurial, to say the least. A creature of sudden moods and provoking teeth. Possibly her. Or is it her? Appointment as University Maritime Liaison was precautionary, to keep his Is it his? Raise her sharp enthusiasm from causing too many injuries in the faculty. Ah, yes, the scholar whispers breathily. I have a budget for acquisitions. What have you brought me? A Z story, tale of the deep. A searing enigma, a dread surmise. Offer the scholar an extraordinary implication. Ask the scholar about the whisper-locked box.
Oh, we got that from Fall in London. I forgot about that.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. Well, so we get to open that now, right?
Maybe. Well, we're asking about it.
Right.
Nothing is ever that easy.
True. Well, let's ask about it. Alrighty. Okay. Cobweb light silver tumblers will align if the words are right. But what are the words? Perhaps the markers of the box will know. Makers of the box.
Oh. Oh.
Well then, I have an idea where it's from, but it's a long way there, and I may be wrong. So perhaps I rather like the box. Perhaps you should simply sell it to me.
This is 100% your decision. I have honestly never done this.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, then
I mean, you'll get 100 echoes if you sell it. But
I think we keep it. Okay, politely refuse and ask his advice. Alrighty. Iram, I'd say. The Irami like locks. They like puzzles. They can make things that are honestly implausible. Their cities perched on Parabola's rim, like a hummingbird on the finger of a god.
Oh.
Go to Iram. Perhaps they can open it for you. Perhaps they can tell you how.
So yeah, that's. I think I've made it there once. It's really, really far.
The far northeast from London.
Go back to it.
I refuse.
Because you got like Z stories and stuff to give them.
Oh yeah. Sailor deep. A difficult dictation. Thrilling! Let me hear every detail. First, I must find my fountain pen. Oh, how regrettable. It has a spider impaled on the nib. Excuse me. Let me... Oh, good heavens, it's still alive! Pass me that volume of Gibbon. There we go. Do you have another pen? Favors with the antiquarian is increasing. You've gained 10 echo, and you've lost a Z story.
The only other use I found for Z stories is sometimes trading them on Z and giving them to your child.
Okay. You have business to attend to, and besides, the scholar keeps snapping her teeth like a mechanical trap. Those teeth? Okay. Well,
So,
penalties, Rose Market, Wolf Stack Docks. Reduce your terror.
but also random things happen. Like you can find a wife. Like, I always do it because you just never know what might happen.
Sure. A marvelous night out. Sea shanties, fine food, and the warmth of a pub fire. And something more. You receive recent news. You've lost a free evening. And you were fortunate. And you lost 10 echo.
So basically, like on bad evenings, your terror still goes down, but you don't lose as much.
Okay.
And like, yeah, see.
Oh, yeah. That night in Wolfstack, you find yourself sharing a table with a likely lass. She tipsily claims to be a spy. Whatever she is, she's easy to like, and when the evening ends, you are still together. A dapper chap. An elegant fellow with a Presbyterian accent and an unexpectedly delighted laugh. By the evening's end, it seems natural that he should accompany you home. Giggity. Someone whose name you do not afterwards recall. Your only love is the Z. You'll take comfort where you find it, but that's all it is.
So, I actually wonder what would happen if like we chose a man and we were playing a man. Like, how would you have a kid? Probably adoption.
I mean, the science exists in our world.
Yes.
So, a dapper chap.
Well, I mean, but do you? I always try to have a child because you want to survive an unbroken lineage.
Okie doke, like this. Okay. An interlude. The next morning, she gives you a pewter locket. As you reach for it, she grips it briefly in her fist. Don't you dare forget me, she says. Oh, that sounds like future vengeance. Okay, you now have one of this. A locket with a likely lass portrait. Oh, a locket with a likely lass's portrait. There we go. Continue. Okie doke. Alrighty then. Well, we went out and explored a tiny bit of the Untersea, and we had a nice night in London. We met a nice lass. We'll take a break for now.
Next time, we're heading for Mount Palinstron, I believe.
Yes, we will try.
So we're gonna try to find that place.
Yes, finally. Okay, well, I'm John.
Nah, I'm Ian.
And together we're the Unemployed Philosophers. Bye-bye now.